What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. I hope you guys are doing great. We just hit 60,000 subscribers. Guess I didn't work the way I thought it would. Let's try this. Oh, we're streaming. Okay, this thing is on. Okay, guys, so I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, here, we're good. Okay. Alright, so we're on. Let me give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out. We're on. Subscribers. Alright, guys, so welcome to our live stream. I know it's 1 in the morning, but we just hit 60,000 subscribers. So I'm really happy. Our channel finally hit 60,000 subscribers, and we're happy. Today's video, we're just gonna be looking at my screen. I'm not really doing anything. I'm here at home. And really, as you guys know, we're on a hot, what do you call this thing, a hot box. So our internet signal is pretty crappy. And on top of that, we're doing like 10 things at once here. So I don't know how fast it's going to be, but Katie says hello, so Katie's watching. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Night, it's late at night already. And I mean, you guys know I'm on a hot box, so the internet signal between streaming and being on Google Earth is probably going to be really crappy. Let's see if we can pull this off, because you guys know we don't have any internet where we live now, so we're kind of working off satellite internet. So I'm just at home looking through my YouTube and like, crap, we just hit 60,000 people. That's awesome. So we're just gonna, right now we're looking at Mexico here. I don't know if I can do anything to make this internet any faster. But like I said, we're on a hot box, so it's going to be pretty crappy either way. I'm just sitting at home looking at real estate, looking at exploring Mexico, really. It's what I've been doing today. I'm thinking about getting a passport so that I can go to Mexico. I have been to Mexico one time, but it was purely business, so it wasn't like I actually got to see anything. And so yeah, I'm sorry, the internet probably lagging pretty bad, but that's what we're dealing with here. Let's see if we can find an interesting spot to explore. We'll find something interesting here to explore. Any questions? You guys are welcome to chat and ask me whatever you want. I'm just at home, bored out of my mind. I know it's late at night. And that's it. We're just looking at the internet. Anybody on board wants to say hello, you're welcome to do it. One was just here a minute ago. Alright, so what's up, guys? I'm just at home on the computer looking at Mexico. Thinking about going to Mexico in the future, but I gotta get my passport. The thing is, like, if we go to Michigan again, I want to cross over into Canada, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen anytime soon. Really slow internet here. This kind of sucks, but I used to do a lot of these live streams back in the day where I would just kind of, be on the computer doing crap. I haven't done this in a while. For one, just because the internet sucks so bad where we're at now. So we're in Guadalajara, Jalisco, which is the second largest city in Mexico. And I'm just looking at Google Maps. If you guys want me to look at something, and we can look at whatever you guys want. This is just what I'm doing. I sit here at home and I look at stuff on Google Earth and plan out future trips. That's pretty much what happens here. Mexico's kind of interesting. They have like here, this is let's get out of the tourist here. Let's find something kind of more normal. Let's see where we're at here. I was looking at Guadalajara. Here it is. Guadalajara is the second. Hey, okay, we got our first comment. Yeah, man, we got 60,000 subscribers. Isn't that awesome? You have no idea how much this means to me, because I have been wanting to... I want to get to 100,000 so bad that you have no idea how bad I want to have my 100,000 subscribers so I can get my plaque. I've already got over 100,000 subscribers, but it's not on the same channel. Like, this channel's 60,000, and my Pigeon's channel's 50, so I'm already at over 100,000 subscribers, but I won't get the plaque because they're not on the same channel. Matt, we got Matt in the house. What up, Matt? We got Matt. What's up? We got some people signing in. Yo, yo, yo. Just looking at Mexico right now. We're looking at Guadalajara, Jalisco. Looking at Mexico on Google Maps. Just scrolling through here. Lots of graffiti over here. So this is the second largest city in Mexico. I want to get my passport so bad so I can go into Mexico and Canada. Barbecue iguana? I'm not sure, man. No barbecue iguana. It's late at night, so I'm surprised there's even 8 people watching. Thank you, Montgomery. We hit our 60,000 subscribers. I am so... And I'll be honest, these last 10,000 subscribers have been the hardest to gain ever. Like, we got our first... we got our first 50,000, but like these last... I'm not even kidding. These last 10,000 subscribers have been so hard to get. Look at these Royal Ponciana trees. That is beautiful. You got Mexican fantail palm trees. Looks kind of pretty. Other than all the graffiti and stuff. Lots of chicks hanging around. What's this here? Okay. Lots of graffiti and stuff. Okay, so this is like a chic's corner out here, I guess. Alright. Ooh, is that a brand new Toyota? Kia. Man, they be driving good stuff in Mexico. Look, that's a nice looking Kia. That's a nice looking Toyota, Volkswagen. Mexico ain't all that bad, bro. Like, they got stuff. You know, they got nice stuff too over there. Like, as far as, you know, it's not that bad. Okay, we're waiting for signal here. This sucks. Any questions? Sorry, the internet's kind of slow. It was faster a minute ago. I don't know what happened. It was running a little bit faster a minute ago. Like, this is the one thing that really sucks about where I live now. Like, as a YouTuber, I should really live somewhere where the internet is, like, absolutely a beast, you know? But living out here in Lehigh, bro, it really sucks. Like, it's almost pathetic how bad the internet is out here, to be honest. I would say pathetic. What up, homie? Yeah, JC, que hola, mi hermano. Aquí estamos looking at Mexico, bro. We're looking at Mexico. We're just looking at Guadalajara. Let's look at Culiacan. Oh, what happened here? Let's look at Culiacan, Sinaloa. So, this is the state of Sinaloa out here. Hey, what's up? We're just, we hit our 60,000 subscribers, and I'm just at home playing around on the computer. You know, the signal out here really sucks because, you know, we're out in Lehigh and we're on a stupid hotbox, so the internet sucks. You can tell how slow my internet is. It's absolutely aggravating. You know, like, I think as a YouTuber, I really deserve better internet than this. But we're just scrolling through Mexico, looking at stuff here. Are you selling them ATVs so you can finally come to California? Bro, I called the dealership today, okay? And they told me that I could probably get $3,500 for it. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna... Like, I just paid $6,000 for it. Yo, we got yuppers in the house. You know what I mean? So, like, it's too much of a loss. If I could get, like, close to what I paid, then I would be like, okay, fine. I'm getting close to what I paid for it. But I'm not gonna take a huge loss. Que voy a hacer? No, bro, like, I'm gonna... I don't know how far we're gonna road trip. Like, we're gonna hit the road in the next few days, too. Like, we're gonna... In a few days, we'll be on the road. Puerto Vallarta. I hear this place used to be like, oh, they got the Westin. See, that's where I would stay if I were going there. I would stay at the Westin. The Westin. So, like, looks a lot like Florida. This looks a lot like Florida. Kind of touristy looking people. Oh, man, look at the touristy looking people. Yeah, ooh, nice truck. Look at that. Nice C10 right there. What up, Alex? I'm up late today. I'm really excited. We finally hit 60,000 subscribers. I couldn't be happier. Look touristy. Let's get out of the touristy areas. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it keeps taking me back to this place. I don't know why Google does this, but if you zoom out, it takes you back to the same place. Let's see here. Let's end up here in Culiacan. They be having some nice stuff in Mexico, but it's still Mexico. It's still dangerous, but like they be having stuff out there like look at this neighborhood right here. Let me see. Some of these houses are ridiculous. I'm not gonna take a loss on the ATV, bro. Like if they offer me more money, I would sell it, you know. But I'm not gonna like give it away. You know what I mean? Like if they offer me a fair, good price, I would sell it. But I'm not at a loss. I might make it to California. I don't know. Like it's gonna depend. Ooh, go to Puerto Rico. That sounds like fun. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I eventually want to go into Mexico, but I'm gonna like. I guess I have to like really plan it out. You know what I mean? Adventures of Moonlight. Sup, Jose? I'm heading to a multi-state road trip, 10 days. I'm so excited. Oh, I've been watching your videos a lot lately. That's cool. Yeah, road trips are fun. I'm telling you. They say you can have a nice house in Mexico for less money. Actually, not really, man. Like, a lot of people that it's just a random chicken. A lot of people that that move to Mexico, like, a lot of them move back. Like, it didn't really work out for them. But like, this is a rich area here. You can see they're building new houses and stuff. But I wouldn't do it. I'll be honest. Like, I've talked to a lot of people in Mexico, and it really goes down over there, like on a whole different level. Like they do have rich people. Like look at here. Like this is a really, you can tell this area here has money just by the size of the houses and stuff. You can tell they got a lot of money. Like if I were to visit Mexico, the first place I would want to go to is Monterrey. So here's San Antonio, Texas. Now last time we were in Texas, we went from let me show you guys real quick. So that's San Antonio right there. Okay, so from San Antonio, Texas, we went down 35, and we made it all the way to right here. Okay, so we took a photo right here. We actually did a video right here in Laredo, right there. Everything on the other side is Mexico. So what we would do is we would try to make it all the way down Highway 85, which a lot of scary stuff happens through here lately, all the way to Monterrey, which is actually a really, really fancy city. It's actually like really like rich people type of like it's not poor. So if I did go to Mexico, I would end up here in Monterrey, which is supposedly like a really ritzy type of like it's safe and it's only 2 hours into Mexico. Have you ever been to Wyoming? I heard that currently Wyoming has the highest S rate in America. Yeah, Wyoming, we didn't go there, but we were like 2 hours away, and we were getting ready to drive to Wyoming. And a local guy told me, like, hey, bro, you don't want to do that. It's really bad over there. Like, there's nothing to see. So, we almost made it to Wyoming. But we stayed in Colorado. We were like an hour away. So, Joe's Tacos. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is in Mexico. It's like 2 hours inland. So, once you cross into Mexico, this is about 2 hours in. So, this is something we could definitely do. Joe's Tacos. So like even this business has an American name, you know, like there's a lot of like once you enter Mexico, this place is supposed to be like a lot of rich people. You can actually tell like what is that, dude? Is that like a Mercedes Benz? What the crap is that? Is that a Lamborghini? I don't know what the crap. Yeah, like you can tell there's money here. Like this is definitely a rich area. Like so that's what it's about. Like there are like if I go to Mexico, I'm gonna go to like to Monterrey where it's like rich people. Like look at that crap. I don't even know what the crap that is. Like, they've been having cars and stuff. Like they got money up there. Man. Like, not everything in Mexico is like bad and poor. So this is a spot that would be a good place to start out. Oh, it's an Audi. Okay, thanks for recognizing what I had no idea. I couldn't even recognize it. It's an Audi. Okay. So if I were to go to Mexico, Monterrey would be a great place to start. Because it's so, you know, it's kind of a ritzy area, not as dangerous as other places in Mexico. And a lot of people that live in San Antonio actually go into Monterrey a lot. So it's kind of a safer alternative. It's mostly rich people, You know, it's like, it looks like an American city, really. Like lots of like you can tell from the cars, it's not like a really poor place. Like that's a weird thing about Mexico. Like they got like really ritzy looking places, and then they got like really poor places. It's hard to understand how like you can tell this girl here, she's got a nice phone. She's got a nice purse, nice jacket, nice Nike shoes. So like in Mexico, they'll have like really ritzy place, ACDC on this guy's shirt. So this is kind of like almost a very Americanized city, you know. But then you got other places that are like, there's still a lot of people waiting for a bus here, but you can tell like by their clothes and stuff, they're not poor. You know what I mean? Like you can just tell by their clothes, like they're not poor. Like look at this, he's got Nikes on. You know what I mean? Adidas hat. So you can just tell it's a little bit more just by the way people dress and stuff. Lots of advertisement. You see a lot of expensive cars. It seems like an area where you could, you know, kind of fly better under the radar. Like, it seems like here, there are classy people in Mexico, but the ones in America illegally are mainly poor and unskilled. Yeah, JC, and that's what a lot of people don't understand about Mexico. Like, if I went to Mexico, I would want to show, like, the goods. Before I show the hoods, I would want to show the good stuff. Because, like, a lot of people just don't understand that Mexico is just like, there's places in Mexico that rival United States, you know. Everybody just has this poor, bad image of Mexico. Like, I would go to Mexico, and most of all, I would go to like rich areas, like first of all, you know, because it's not the narrative that you're told about the place, you know. Like here, I think we're. Ooh, look at this place. This looks like a flea market on the street. This is cool. Lots of stuff for sale. This actually looks pretty fun, man. Look how much stuff there is for sale here. You know. Look at all the book bags. You know what I mean? It's a street, but there's just a lot of and look at the cars, bro. Like these are cars like you'd have over here. And a lot of white Mexicans too. Like you can tell she's pretty much white. A lot of people don't understand that the people that come to the United States from Mexico to work are poor people. They're from the countryside. Like Mexicans that are set, they're not gonna come over here. But if you look even at the skin color of people, like you'll notice that like there's a lot more white people in Mexico than you'd think there are. Like look at this lady here. She's pretty much like like white, you know. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to show the side of Mexico that you don't see. Like just look at the people, like the clothes, the cars. Like it's like anything you'd see in the United States. You know what I mean? People are on their cell phones over here. That's an iPhone right there. You know. I think Monterrey is a good option because Monterrey, I could go there and I could fade in easier as an American, you know. Like you can tell here, these people like they're better dressed than I would. Like they would look like more like a tourist than I would. Like dude, like brand new Nikes right there. Like just look at their shoes and stuff. You can tell. Like I could go as a tourist here and kind of blend in a little bit better. Maybe not Katie because she's definitely American profile, but I could definitely blend in here pretty well. I don't think I'd feel scared of standing out and looking different here. I mean, even the cars are pretty much like brand new. Like it looks like normal American cars, you know. So I think Monterrey is definitely a good option. I think. I lived in Mexico, San Miguel area of 2 years. Never had any problems. Prices are cheaper and the food is awesome. Cool, man. Nash B says, "Que bola, Sere." What up, Nash B? We're just Guadalajara here. Yeah, I think if I were to go to Mexico, the first place I'd want to check out would definitely be Monterrey. It just seems like and it's only 2 hours in. It's not like it's that far in. You know, go to Costco in Mexico. It's interesting. I bet it would be. But let's see if we can find like a nice neighborhood here. Let's look around here. Look for stores and stuff. Okay, look at these houses in here. You can tell these are big houses. Let's see if they're... Yeah, they got street view. Let's see this neighborhood here. So, yeah, I think if I were to go over there, the first thing that I would want to see would definitely be Monterrey. I'd be tempted to go to the hoods over there, but I don't think it's a smart idea. Cancun is no longer safe. Cancun is no longer safe from what I've heard. Cancun. So here's Cancun right here, and like if you go to like, you can end up on the Isla de Mujeres out here, but it's Quintana Roo starting to get a little bit crazier. They love your accent, bro. I bet they would, man. My Cuban accent. So Cancun, from what I've heard, Quintana Roo starting to have more action. So this is Cancun right here. But see, that's a little bit too touristy for me. There's Cancun right there. And of course, if the cars, just like here in the United States, you know. Cancun is like a world destination. So it's definitely going to be up to par in Cancun. But I hear it's been getting hotter in Cancun. Quintana Roo's kind of picked up a little bit of... No, I'm not in Georgia right now. I'm dropping a Georgia video tomorrow. No, that was from our last road trip. You can tell these dudes are security right here. Yeah, Cancun definitely looks like... It looks like Miami Beach or something.
Hey, everyone.
Katie's in the house, y'all.
Yeah. I live here.
Yeah, Cancun definitely almost looks like Miami Beach. It actually looks like Florida. Dude, Cancun looks exactly like Florida. But they've been having a little bit of trouble in Cancun. Like it's not really Acapulco.
Hey,
And I think Acapulco went to crap with the crime. Looks pretty nice. This looks like Florida. Like this literally looks like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. I'm not even kidding. This looks like even the cars. Like literally, this is literally Florida. Like no exaggeration. This looks exactly like Florida. Would you guys say it looks exactly like Florida? Playa del Carmen is less crowded than Isla Mujeres, yeah. So I've been in Cancun at the airport. Why does it take me back to Monterrey? I don't get that.
Because you set it to a location. It's been irritating me for days.
How do you get rid of that?
No idea.
So I've been in their airport. I've been here before. Okay? So I've been here at their airport for 3 days. So I've been in Cancun. I've been here. I was in their airport for like... Oh, they have a Starbucks in the airport.
Well, yeah, it's
They have two Starbucks and a Hertz rental. Dang, so we could literally fly into Mexico,
have Starbucks,
and then rent a car, and it looks just like Florida. Like literally, looks like just like Florida.
I don't know how safe that Starbucks is, but
no, it's inside the airport. I've been there. Like I was literally there. So when I came to America, we've had to fly from Havana. So I'll show you guys while we're here. Okay, I'll explain it to you. So I was born right here in Camagüey, Cuba, okay? Right, that's where I was born, Camagüey, Cuba, right there in the center of the island. And center of the Providence and almost the center of the city. So this is where I was born, right here, in this area right here. They still have the photos where you can click on them?
yeah.
Let me see if I can find a photo. Oh, they're not showing up.
Some of them were what we did.
Yeah. So, yeah, I actually uploaded photos. So, I don't know if I can find a photo. Okay, so this is the neighborhood where I grew up in. Right, so I was born here. So we rode a bus when I was 6 years old. I rode a bus from Camagüey all the way across Cuba to Havana. Okay? So from Havana, we went from this airport here, Aeropuerto Internacional José Martí. We got in an airplane in Havana, and we flew all the way to Cancun. Because back then, there were no direct flights between Cuba and the United States. So we flew to Cancun. Yeah, I would love to go back to Cuba, but it's really dangerous right now. I'm waiting for a safer time period. Right now, there's civil unrest. So I can't go back right now. So I was in the airport for 4 days, and then they sent us to Miami. From Miami, they sent us to Atlanta. From Atlanta, we ended up in Louisville. Right here. So that's how I entered the United States. I went from Camagüey to Cancun to Miami to Atlanta to Louisville. And in Louisville, the first place that I lived in the United States was... right here. I'll show you guys. Right here, well, this was the first place that I lived in the United States. There's no photos of it, but I've done videos in these apartments. It's basically like a giant government housing complex. It's basically the project. So I think there's the squirrel's nest. What type of restaurant is that? So I'll show you guys the entrance. But this was the first place I lived in the United States. Practically government housing. Right in these apartments right here. You can see some graffiti over here. Like, this was the first place that I lived in the United States, in these apartments. Pretty crappy of a place to live, man. Like, it was actually pretty scary when we first came to America. You can see it's a very diverse area. Like, these people look like they're maybe African or something. They're definitely not, you know. That's exactly what the building that I lived in was like. That one of these buildings right here. Yeah, because you couldn't fly from Havana to the United States back then. So I lived there for a while, and then we rented a house way down here. One of these, I can't remember exactly which one, but then like we rented a house right here. Could have been this one or that one, one of these. We lived in one of these duplexes here for a while. And then we rented again over here on Southland Drive. So I'll show you another house that I lived in over here. I lived in that house right there. Now this tree used to be a lot bigger. They cut it down. But I rented this house for a while. My parents did. And then the first house that we bought in the United States was over here. This was the first house my parents bought. So, like, literally, we were in the United States for, like, 3 years. And my parents, 3 or 4 years into being here, my parents had already bought a house. And it was this house right here. This was the first house my parents bought in America, right there. So, my parents bought that house for, like, $80,000 or $90,000. My favorite house to live as a kid, actually the one we rented, the one before this one, I liked it more because this one was on a main street. Like, I didn't like it because it was on a main street. You know, you couldn't go outside or anything. And actually, it was actually pretty dangerous to live right here. Like, these people were Vietnamese, and they were gangbanging. So, like, the people next door, they were Vietnamese. You can see they had, like, gardens and stuff. Let me see if you can get in the alleyway. No photos of the alleyway. I didn't like living here because, like, okay, so this is all Vietnamese people. But then my bus stop was over here in front of Colonial Oaks, and they were all Bosnians. So I had to go through a Vietnamese neighborhood. Over here it's all Bosnians. So this was our bus stop right here. And I didn't like it. Like, it really, it was basically like living in the ops territory. You know, it really wasn't, it wasn't a good deal. So, like, I went to, my school bus was outside of these apartments here, and these were all Bosnians back then. And it was just a grimy bus stop. Like, all these kids here, they all ended up being gangbangers when they grew up. So it was just a grimy place to go to school. It was just a bad neighborhood. It was really bad. Like, bad wasn't even the right word. So I didn't, even though like they had bought the house, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. I didn't like it because this was my bus stop here. It was a bad bus stop. And all the kids were Bosnian, so I didn't really... Did you check out the YouTuber I mentioned that's in Cuba? Katie, the YouTuber. Can you say the name again? It was Sly something, right? I sent it to you in a message. Sly. Nashby, can you say the name again?
I haven't even seen anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nashby, I know it was Sly something. I want to check it out. Can you
I'm not seeing any messages.
Okay, don't worry about it. Sly's Life. You saw it? Sly's Life. Okay, so we're going to check out the channel, Nashby. Thank you so much. So, yeah, there was Vietnamese. I was actually pretty cool with the Vietnamese. But, dude, the Bosnians, they were horrible. It was bad. So, and then later on, the Cubans clicked up with the Bosnians. But, at the time, living in this neighborhood, I didn't like it at all. It was just a bad mix of people. You had Bosnians, Vietnamese. The Vietnamese were okay. I actually never had a problem with the Vietnamese. Actually, they only beef with each other, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out next week. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot. You guys know my memory sucks. So from there, my school was actually. So this area here. See, in fact, there's a Vietnamese restaurant right here, Vietnam Kitchen, and then there's the Value Market at Iroquois. So like, this was our closest grocery store. This is the closest grocery store to where we lived right here. Louisville was rough, man. And I guess the best house was the one on Southland because it was inside a neighborhood. And our neighbors were all American. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of Bosnians in Louisville. Kentucky has a lot of Bosnians, especially Louisville and Bowling Green. In fact, Bowling Green, 10% of the population now is Bosnian in Bowling Green. I don't know if you knew that. I'm dying to get to Bowling Green. Bosnians are from Bosnia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, just to show you how diverse this neighborhood in Louisville where I grew up was, like, you can just tell it's diverse. Like, it's really weird. Like this guy, you can probably tell a lot of these. See, like, these people, like, you can just tell by, like, the way people dress. There's, like, a lot of Muslims, and it was very diverse. Like, there used to be a Arab. There's an Oriental on this corner. They had an Oriental food mart. And over here, there's a Cuban store right here. There's a Cuban store right here called Miami Food Market. So this is like a Cuban store right here. That's a Cuban. So here's a Cuban store right here called Miami Market, right? So this is a Cuban store. And you got an Arab store here. You got a Vietnamese store over there. So you can kind of tell there's like a very like large mix of people, and it's all because originally, if you were, hey, what up, Mr. Pimpston? What's happening, man? So if you moved to Louisville back then, you ended up here. And I've done videos in here, like it's pretty grimy, but it's 72 government housing complexes. You can tell it's pretty grimy, like 72 buildings. And everybody that ended up here were not refugees, they were exiles. So you had Cubans, Bosnian, Vietnamese, Iraqis. It was quite the mix of people. So we used to jump the fence. See this fence? Oh, you can see the apartments right here. So this is the back. You used to be able to jump the fence. We would jump this fence right here. And you could go from Americana from the back. You could hop over in a Wabash Place. And back here, it was mostly white kids sometimes and Vietnamese. So we would hop the fence. And Vietnamese usually they don't fight with other races. They fight amongst each other, which is kind of retarded, but that's how that works. So from back here, you can get into any of these apartments. Like, they all kind of met back there. Queens is the armpit of America. Somebody said. Not me, I'm just reading it back. So, yeah, back here you can go from Wabash Place into Colonial Oaks and Americana. So this corner back here was kind of dangerous because, like, again, you know, you could hop in from kind of any neighborhood can meet up back there. But I ended up getting in a lot of trouble because I would go over here. I didn't like living off of, over here at all. You would always end up in other people's territories and stuff. It was pretty crappy. That Dang Long. Look at the name of this grocery store, y'all. Dang Long. Oh, man. So, I guess it's a Vietnamese grocery store, but look at the name. Dang Long. He's JC, bro. Leave the kid alone, man. But yeah, man, Louisville was a nightmare, man. Louisville was so bad. It's still bad. It hasn't gotten any better. It's not like I say it was bad, like if it's gotten any better. It's been Ayuda Vietnamita. Like, what the crap is this? A grocery store? Vietnamita. Help a Vietnamese. I'm not sure what that's about. And then there was back here, there's Douglas Park, which, oh, they got it on Google Earth now. So all my cousins lived in here. So I spent some time up in here as well. This is Douglas Park Apartments, so this is another area that I habituated a lot. I spent a lot of time here because here there was Cubans and Bosnians, so like it was a lot safer to be here because since you had both Cubans and Bosnians, like it was more mixed. So I had Cubans. We had Cubans in here. Like now, I think it's mostly black, but back then it was all Cuban. Like now, you can tell it's mostly black. So back then it was mostly like immigrant communities, but now I guess a lot South Louisville kind of became black. But back then it was mostly actually just about everybody I see here is black. This is in 2019, so it's not that old. But back then it was mostly immigrant. Now most of the immigrant community in Louisville moved over, left this area, and from Douglas Park you can get back into Wabash Place too. So you could hop the fence in Douglas Park at the end. There's another fence over here. I had cousins that lived over here as well. I had cousins living on this building and in this building back here. So I had cousins all through here. But you could hop this fence right here as well. So you could hop this fence. If you want to take a shortcut, you could hop this fence and the Wabash Place back in Americana. But, and it's weird because, like, there was a school right here. This school right here. Rutherford Elementary School. And I never went to that school. They made me go, look how far they made me go. We had to get on the expressway and go all the way to the west end. So I ended up going to Whitney Young Elementary School right here, even though it was across town, because of the desegregation program. So my school was right here. This is the school that I went to right here, Whitney Young Elementary School. And it was this is like the worst neighborhood in all Louisville. The west end of Louisville is like the worst neighborhood in the city. And I literally went to school here. Like, literally, I went to school in the worst neighborhood in all Louisville. The West End. In fact, Muhammad Ali's childhood home was around here somewhere. It was off Muhammad Ali. There it is, Muhammad Ali Boulevard. So I think Muhammad Ali's childhood home is somewhere around here. I can't remember, but we would see it on the way to school. This is the exit where my bus got off. Right here. They made us go to school all the way over there. So yeah, this was my exit for the school right here. Kind of hood looking. I can't remember where Muhammad Ali's childhood home is, but it's back in this area somewhere. And this neighborhood's notoriously bad. Yo, Taco, what's up, man? ¿Qué tal, Jose? Lehigh Acres is a beautiful place to live, peaceful, quiet, chill. But plenty of nature. Collier County is a cluster. I agree, man. Lehigh Acres, it's not what it used to be. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I really agree, Taco. Lehigh Acres is really changed for the better. But it's going to change. See, I'll show you guys what they're going to do here. This just came out today. So this is Buckingham. This is the area of Lehigh Acres where I live. Really nice rural area, like you said. Okay, JC, bro, the hell tranquilo, man. So they're building right here. Let me see on Staley and Orange. So this is like if I'm coming home, right? I gotta go through, get off of this exit, and I come up through here. So all this, they're going to build 250 houses here. So this is in the area that I live in, right outside of Lehigh. So all these fields right here, there's already traffic congestion. You can see there's already traffic congestion here. Well, they're going to build 250 houses here at this intersection. They're going to build 250 houses here. That's a lot of houses. They're going to build 250 houses here. And then they're going to build on Buckingham and Gunnery right here. I guess all these fields, another 250 houses behind the landfill or across. So pretty much there's going to be 500 more houses over here. And then we were in here today. They are building so many houses. Like, it really is quiet, man. I'm going to see Fort Myers Beach, Bonita Springs, maybe Naples for sure, man. Yo, I've been watching your channel for 2 years now. You show the real streets in the real America. I'll show you all my friends your videos. Thank you so much from Pasco County. Shout out to everybody watching from Pasco County. So yeah, they're gonna build a lot, and in fact, there's an area I think down here somewhere they're gonna rezone it. The problem that they're gonna have is that they have to rezone it because this is zoned for agricultural. Let me find the intersection. This is all zoned for agricultural, and to change the zoning is gonna be a problem.
Calypso.
Yo, Calypso, I can't believe you're up this late. I hope you're having a beautiful night. Thank you so much, Calypso. So this area used to be all, you can tell it's rural. I mean, it's just country little, like where I live now, it's very country, but it's starting to change. Like literally downtown Buckingham, there's literally cows in downtown Buckingham. Like this is it. And Buckingham is just outside of Lehigh. There's literally cows here. Kind of redneck type of place, like cows and stuff. It's beautiful where I live now, and it's very country where I live now. It's beautiful. I mean, you can tell in this Google. It's just, there's cows in this field here. There's cows over here. Like you'll see cows like on the here they go. Here they are right there. Look. But they're trying to rezone all this agricultural land. Is being bought up by people, and they're trying to rezone it. And they're trying to make it all single-family homes. So people here in Buckingham are not happy because here's a community. I mean, literally, this is downtown Buckingham. This is it. Okay. You have a gas station, a Dollar General, and a barbershop. That's it. That is downtown Buckingham, literally. You know. And in fact, this is a recent. This is recent. May 22. So this is very recent. And we're gonna go from seeing cows to seeing new communities. So people they're not happy. And a lot of them are from New York. Yeah, a lot of people are buying here from New York. In fact, all my new neighbors that have bought the new houses around me are from New York. Yeah, Lehigh has got really expensive. That's it. Like literally, a Dollar General. Give me a second. I'm drinking some water.
Yeah, the neighborhood's really changing.
Yeah. Like, this is downtown Buckingham. Literally, it's just a bunch of cows. But, they're trying to rezone it all. And north of us is, well, they already built.
The Portico?
Yeah, Portico. They're already building, I don't know how many houses are in there. But Portico is literally, a lot of our subscribers live in Portico. A lot of you guys have heard about this place from me and moved in here. Several people. They already built all these communities in here. You can see these are all brand new houses with pools and stuff. Rents back there are like $4,000 a month, believe it or not. It's crazy. Alright. When the place is so developed, not sure why I hid your comment.
Yes, word.
Okay, when the place is so developed, we can't explore trails and... Yeah, exactly. There's cops everywhere, like... Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Buckingham, what I like about it, man, it's just... it's rural, it's quiet, there's less people, it's more spread out. It's just a bunch of farms and stuff. I really like it out here. And we have one restaurant called Well, there's two restaurants, but one of them is like a... not the bar that I would go to. So there's Buckingham Farms right here. And it's really a restaurant. There it is right there. There's a restaurant and there's some nurseries. They have a giant turtle. And the food is amazing. Now, it is so expensive to eat here. Like literally, if you eat here, you're rich. I'm not even kidding. It is expensive. But Buckingham, it's awesome. And it's right outside of Lehigh. So, you know, Lehigh, not everything in Lehigh is bad. Now, if you get back in here, like this is the part of Lehigh you definitely want to avoid. In the middle, there's this golf course that's gated, but all the way around it, it's pretty bad. These are some pretty bad areas all through here, like Leonard. It's all duplexes and stuff. It's always...
Leonard 23 is the worst place in Lehigh.
Yeah, so like there are hoods in Lehigh, but it's not the whole place, man. Like there's great area. Like, you can tell here, like this is like it's just high population density places, you know. But you know, there not everything in Lehigh is great. There's definitely some rough spots, like all up through Leonard and 23rd. It's rough, you know. Oh look, they're building a new duplex. But see, like that's a duplex, right? Which is nothing wrong. Hey, it's what people can afford, man. I'm not hating, but I recognize that it's not the best situation to be in, you know. People act like I'm hating. It's not like you're hating. It's just, it's like, look, they're building new duplexes. And there it is right there. Brand new duplex going in. 2 units. And I'm sure that will sell for like, I don't even know. It's, every time I look, it's $50,000. I'm not even going to give you a price tag on it. Because every time I look, it's $50,000 more. But you can tell when a place is kind of, you know, more poor and has higher crime, you know. But there are bad places in Lehigh. It's like, but it depends. Like, you can end up, like, see, there's tires by the side of the road and stuff. Like, you can just tell when a place is bad. Look how much garbage there is here, for example. Look at that. That's a lot of garbage, you know? Like, those people that live here, they don't give a crap about anything. If you got that much garbage in front of your house, you don't care about life, bro. Nobody can have a bunker in Florida. That's hilarious. But, yeah, there's good places and bad places. Like, you know. There's good places and bad places, you know. That's Lehigh. But then, like, there are areas that are good. Like, the area that I live in, I'm not gonna complain. The area that I live in right now, it's good. Like, they're building a lot. A lot of new houses are going in the area that I live in. Like, the area that I live in now, bro, like don't even look at Google Maps because it's outdated. Like, that's how much they're building. Like, none of this, like, unless they just drove through recently. Let me see. So, yeah, this is, like, unrecognizable. There's a house here now. So, this is 2019. There's houses. There's a house here, there. Like, this is, like, unrecognizable. Because they've built so much. So, like, the area that I live in, it's great. Right around Buckingham. It's great out here. But, like I said, all these big patches. What is this? Oh, there's a Buddhist temple here in... I had no idea. There's a Buddhist temple here in Buckingham.
Yeah, you said that a few days ago.
I didn't notice. And there is a part of Buckingham, like around here, it's pretty crappy for some reason. Somebody actually got killed at this gas station recently. Don't let that distract you from the fact that now you can use Snapshot without a phone. They're desperately trying to fall off. Why do they not go out with a trash bag? Because they don't care. They're just dirty, like, ghetto people. Like, they don't care. Like, here, this is a... I don't even go out at night. Around here, like, I don't even get gassed. I'll be honest with you guys. I live in Buckingham is nice. Like, you can tell it's pretty. But, like this gas station, I wouldn't go here in a night. Not a chance in the world. The other gas station isn't any better. This gas station here, there's, like... Keep in mind, like, Buckingham is nice, but it's surrounded by bad areas. Like, this gas station here... I don't even know if it's open anymore. But then there's this guy. I wouldn't even go to a gas station around here at night. Like, I would literally not get... Because we're off the Palm Beach exit. Like, literally, it's a bad area. Like, this gas station closed down. Like, I'm off the Palm Beach exit. So, like, Buckingham is nice and rural, but you're surrounded... On this side, you got all the hoods and Fort Myers are on this side. Then you got a gas station up here. And it's all, like... See, here it's better. But, like, this gas station here, in the daytime, it's okay. But at night, I don't even get gas here at night. And if I do, I would look around first. This is from 2009. But this, like, I don't even get gas around here at night. Not kidding. I don't even get gas. Like, it's literally scary to get gas out here at night. Like, you guys see when I do my live streams at night, we go off of Fort Myers. It is literally scarier to get gas out here than it is in Fort Myers at night. Literally. Because then you run up into Tyson, it's like, you know, you guys seen all this area up through here. I'm always showing you guys all, this is Palm Beach Boulevard, you know. So you guys, you know, yeah, you guys seen all this on my live streams at night. But, you know, like I said, I don't even worry too much about going into the hood at night or in the daytime. Like, I'm actually more scared of out here towards Lehigh at night. So it's weird because it's not like it's a bad area. Like, Fort Myers, like, it's bad, it's run down and whatever. You know, but, like, it's not scary. And that's the thing. Like, at night out here, it really... I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I guess everybody that lives in Lehigh kind of runs through here at night. And it's just, it changes. But if you ever come to Lehigh, yeah, it's definitely scary at night. And so it's like, it's weird because I guess the problem here is contrast neighborhoods. Like, yeah, Buckingham is nice. It's rural and all that, right? It's beautiful little, you can tell. I mean, there's houses in here that are just like mansions. Like, it's a nice area. But at night, don't even go out because you're adjacent to other bad areas. So Buckingham, it's nice. And the schools suck out here. If you got kids, that's the other thing that oh my gosh, the humidity is unbearable. That's why I'm up at night. It is so bad, like literally, like you get headaches. So they're building big houses out here, and this is March 2022. So this is recent. Asking my opinion: is real estate ridiculously overpriced? Oh yeah, for sure. But that's what it costs nowadays, you know. So they're building a lot of new houses here. It's a good area. The schools suck. If you got kids, don't move out here. If you got kids, you really want to end up in Naples. The amount of delinquency out here is incredible. So if you got kids, you got to end up in Naples. I'd rather deal with humidity than freezing temps. I'm not sure about that, man. Taco, you got to, if you use profanity, YouTube is automatically... YouTube is Taco. I'm just letting you know. YouTube automatically. Not me. I'm not the one doing it. Like I wish you could see this, but YouTube is the ones blocking your comments because of profanity. I'm in Cape Coral and it's humid. It is unbearable, guys. I don't even know what to do. I try to go out at night for a walk, and I try to not do stuff in the daytime. It is unbearable. We've been looking at real estate in up north. Like here's Greenville, Ohio. Now on our last road trip, we ended up over here. On our last road trip. The one before.
Where?
Greenville, Ohio.
Oh, that was like in December.
Oh, in December. So we're up there in December. So there's Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati. Here's Greenville. It's outside of Dayton. It's kind of like between Indianapolis and Columbus somewhere. And this was in December. And it's a good little town. It's clean. Has a lot of industry. You can see they have... lots of different Remington seed. They have Whirlpools up here somewhere. Let's see. They got Whirlpool Corporation. They got KitchenAid. So there's a lot going on in this little area of Ohio. I mean, it's just a little town, but it's got good stuff. I absolutely loved it while we were there. We were there at night, and it was really cool, beautiful town. And the houses are cheap. There's a lot of work in the area. And I lived in Louisville, so like it's not that much worse than Louisville, you know. The heat here. So Taco, just so you know, my man, every time you say profanity, it's blocking you. So if you try to not use profanity, then your comment will show up. I really don't have the ability to monitor everything because I'm just trying to focus on what I'm doing here on the computer. No profanity, guys. Yeah, keep it clean, bro. We got a lot of families here and stuff like that, so keep it clean, please. So overall, it looked like a clean town. I liked it, and the houses were beautiful. Why did it take me back over here? See, that's what's frustrating about this thing. Why does it keep taking me back over here? So let me show you guys the real estate out there in this town. So here's a house, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and this town was good. I'm not even kidding you. This town, like, you could tell... Well, you can tell by looking at Google Maps. Like, when you look at it, they have all that white stuff you see. Those are all corporations and businesses. So there's a lot of work here. In this town in Ohio, you can buy a house. Look at this house. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. For $120,000. Ohio is very affordable. And they have bad towns, and they have good towns. Like, this town was good. I liked it. You know, it's an older house for sure. An older house, there's no doubt about that. But I mean, crap, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house for $120,000, you can't beat that. Some of the, like this one right here, it's $94,000. It's a brick house, built in 1900. Getting work. Horrible laws and people in Ohio. It's cheap because it offers nothing. Okay, bro. Yeah, I've never lived in Ohio. Yeah, people in Ohio can be kind of crappy. What do you guys think about Ohio? I got Lake Erie, and it's not even laugh out loud. The lights in the river on fire. Duh, no airport. So what do you guys think? Say no on Ohio. $100,000 for a brick house, man. That ain't going nowhere. That thing is made out of. It needs a lot of work, but I can do it. Like I can paint, I can plaster, I can do all that. I'm not even worried about that. I can do all that. I wouldn't do it for somebody else because it doesn't pay enough. But for my own house, I would do it. I could paint all this. I could put in floors. I can do all that. I know how to do it. Would I do it for somebody else? No. But for me, I'd do it. That's a big house, man.
We've done it before.
We did it. We've done it before. Exactly. You know. Now this one's 300,000, but it's on 5 acres. This one, I thought this one was neat. This one, it's on half an acre lot in a good neighborhood. I looked up the neighborhood already. So it's $280,000. That's what a house would cost here in Lehigh. 4 bedroom, 2 bath. Now think about the heating bill though. Built in 1969, but it looks like at some point they updated because it looks newer. This looks like a house here in Florida. If you want to live in a duck and pin move in New York City, I would agree with that. Yeah, I like a duck and a pin, man. You know what I'm talking about. This house is pretty nice for the price. It kind of reminds me of a Florida house. It's big and open. Carpet, tile throughout. That's not a bad price. And it's in a really nice neighborhood. Like all the houses around it are like really ritzy houses. Not bad, man. For less than $300,000, that is a huge house. Can't beat that. But I don't know how we're gonna do with New York City though. That's a whole different ball game out there. New York City. Ohio, man. What are we talking about? So I think, you know what? I couldn't believe how expensive where I used to live in Alabama has got. There's literally nothing on the market. It's like, even with all the bad publicity I've given those people, they've still managed. Let's see if there's anything new on the market in Millbrook, Alabama. But see, here's the thing. Look. This is Millbrook, Alabama right now, where I used to live. A 3.2 for $250. You might as well live in Florida. That's the thing that I'm telling you guys in the last video I made about real estate. Is that it's getting so expensive. You might as well live in Florida, right? Am I right or wrong? I don't know about these prices, man. You might, and there's a lot of foreclosure. This is a foreclosure. There's a lot of foreclosures. With these prices, you might as well, and that's it. There's 4 things on the market in Millbrook. And you might as well live in, you might as well live in Florida with those prices. Because, look, there's foreclosures here in Lehigh. Look, this is a foreclosure right here. If you got cash money, look at this. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, $150. Okay. You're starting to see a lot more foreclosures. They weren't on the market a while back. Living in the great state of Montana. To pay $250 for a house in Alabama, you might as well scrape up another $50,000 and live in Florida. See what's going on here in Lehigh. Hey, look at this little house right here. It's in Lehigh. It's not in the best area of Lehigh. It's off of Alabama. It's not the best area, but it's under $200,000. Okay, if you're retired and you have a budget, you could have got the house for $140 a few years ago. This one needs a lot of work. Here's a new house in Lehigh. So $400,000. I don't even understand what's going through people's minds when they sign. This is in my neighborhood. It's off of Gunnery. It's not far from here. But I don't know, guys. 300, almost 400. Oh man, with interest rates, you're gonna end up paying 500,000, 600,000 for it. No window in the front. I don't like that. But hey, you don't have to worry about somebody smashing your window to rob you. They staged it. Okay. This is a staged photo. This is not what it actually looks like. But 3 bedroom, 2 bath. That's a lot of money, guys. Jose, you did a video on the affordability of Avon Park, Florida. Wouldn't homeowners insurance be less expensive there in Southwest Florida? No, it's all the same. In Avon Park, it might be affordable, but trust me, stick to a better area if you can afford it. There's no reason to go cheaper. Here's a duplex if you want an investment property, $400,000. You're paying almost $200,000 a unit. That's a lot of money, bro. But you can still find affordable things if you look around. I think there's still, I don't know. It's just ridiculous right now. Really, it doesn't even make any sense, man. Avon Park is bad. It really is. Like, I don't care how cheap it is. If it sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, if it sucks, it sucks. I don't give a crap how cheap it is. If it sucks, it sucks. I don't care how cheap it is, man. You couldn't convince me to live in Avon Park, man. And I've thought about it a lot. And I'm like, I don't give a crap. I'm not living there. I would rather live in Immokalee than... Like, here's this one. Here's a unit for $75,000. This is like ghetto. Like, look at this crap. It's like, it's got plywood on the windows. I could have bought this cash. I could have bought a house cash in Avon Park. I looked at them. I had showings in Avon Park. But I was like, oh, I'm not putting myself in a place like that. No, yeah, it's a crappy place, man. Avon Park is just trash. I wouldn't want to live there. It's too ghetto. It really is. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Look at this. It's a mobile home. A single wide mobile home from the 80s. And it's $200,000. You might as well just buy a house. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? Yeah, Sanford versus Avon Park. I'm not sure. Look at these prices. It's ridiculous. Like, I feel bad for the people that are paying these prices. If you're paying it to live in Southwest Florida, I get it. But to live in freaking Avon Park, bro, you got to be out of your mind. You know what I mean? You really got to be out of your mind to pay these prices to live in Avon Park. It doesn't make sense. As I'm saying, right now, you might actually get a better deal in a nicer area than in a bad place. Like, I was just in Chattanooga, and I couldn't believe how expensive these new houses were in Chattanooga. I'm like, who is paying this kind of money to live in Chattanooga? You know? Citrus County, I think, is still good. Let's look at Citrus County. Citrus County, it's getting worse with the addiction problem up there. But at least, like, this is Beverly Hills, okay? Beverly Hills has good areas, and it's got bad areas. Like, Beverly Hills gets a bad reputation for the bad areas, but it's got good areas. It's just like Lehigh. For $2-something, you can get a house like this. I'm sure the schools suck up there. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a house. That's not bad. It's a house. It's not bad. It's only a 2-2. It's not a 3-2, but it's, 220. It's reasonable. Look at this one right here, guys. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's tiny, but it's got 2 acres. It's in Hernando, though. It's in Inverness. Well, crap, you got 2 acres. Yeah, those mountains are pretty, but I'm not sure about that price tag. You got almost 2 acres. You could probably fence it in, I don't get these prices at all. I would just wait. And if you buy something, here's Beverly Hills for $200. Can you believe that? Baby, look at this. In the grid pattern of Beverly Hills. This house,
oh my gosh,
you could have got this house for, what, $60,000? This is a $65,000, $70,000 house. They're asking $200,000. It's in the bad area. So the Beverly Hills.
It'll go down again.
If you're in the grid pattern, it's bad. See all the grid pattern? Beverly Hills is okay if you end up like in here. Like in these areas are better. You can end up with a Beverly Hills address and it's okay if you're up here, right? All this is good. But don't end up inside the grid pattern. The grid pattern is bad. This house is inside the grid pattern and it's $200,000. Like, this crap makes no sense. I don't understand it. Now here's one for $600,000, but it's got 20 acres. But it's on the Withlacoochee, it floods. Yeah, you got 20 acres, but this will flood into the house. The Withlacoochee River is a dangerous river. I don't know. Oh, look at this one. Okay, so this is in Beverly Hills. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath on an acre. So it's a substantial property. And it's actually off of Pine Ridge. So it's not a bad area. It's a big house. It's worth... I'd pay... With a pool. It's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, there are deals out there, but they're in the right price ranges. That's really what it's about, guys. It needs to be updated. Okay, it's not the newest kitchen and all that. It's got a nice tub, also outdated and super dangerous. Look at the entryway to this house. That is gorgeous. It's big. I don't like the color they painted it. It's got glass block windows in the bathroom. Oh, that is so tacky. It's a little tacky. It's outdated for sure. But it's a big house, you know? So, in this price range, so that's the thing about buying right now. There's certain price ranges where you're still getting a good deal for your money. Like, this house could go down to $340, but it's still a substantial property. So, to pay $500,000 for a house on an acre with 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage on an acre in a beautiful area, if I had $550, I would buy this house. There's nothing wrong with buying this house, even in today's crazy market. But this one at $200,000, it's too much of a stretch. You're taking a smaller loss monetarily, but proportionately, it's too much. You know, and that's kind of where we're at today. Like, there are deals out there. There's still areas where it makes sense. If you want a little country town, let's look at Moultrie, Georgia, real quick. You guys are talking about California. I want to go to California. I just don't think we can afford it right now. You're leaving California. I'm dying to get out there. Okeechobee lit, fam. Yeah. That's Pine Ridge here. That's a good house. Oh, no, that's a different Pine Ridge. Yeah, okay, so there's a different Pine Ridge. Right, so Pine Ridge, we're talking this Pine Ridge in Citrus County. Okay, so this is a different Pine Ridge. But, look, you still got a Publix right here. You still got good health care, good hospitals. You also have the toll road that goes into Tampa. Makes it all... You can't see it on Google Maps, but there's actually a toll road that goes all the way up there. Now, there's no work up here. This is a place to retire. There's no work up there. But if you got money and you're retired or whatever, you don't care about working, it's not a bad place to end up. It's up there in Central Florida, see? Different Pine Ridge, not the same one. So, Moultrie, Georgia. Okay, here's a house that needs a lot of work. Six bedroom, 6-bath, 50 acres for $1 million. You're still getting 50 acres, and they came down $150,000. That's a huge price drop. So, for $1 million, you can get 50 acres in Georgia. Big entryway. It's got its own lake. Okay, I can see it now. You know what I mean? So, there are deals out there in the right places. You just have to look at, compare, 50 acres is a lot of land, people. I don't know. Do you know how much 50 acres is? That's huge. You got your house, nice entryway. You got your own lake with your own dock. You got another. It's basically 2 houses from what it looks like here. Or the barn is basically a house. Nice driveway. That costs a lot of money, All that landscaping costs money. You can see houses in the background that are kind of, it's in a neighborhood. You got your own lake. All that land is yours. 50 acres is a lot of land. Your own private lake. Looks like there's an alligator in it, or 2. They got 2. Looks like 2 alligators are in it. Might be a few alligators in there. But you're getting 50 acres. That's a lot of land. And I'm sure you could get this house furnished. You know what I mean? Saves you the trouble. But, for $1 million, that's... What do you guys think? For $1 million, that's a big deal. Because for $1 million in Naples, you're not getting anything. I mean, this is your own private estate. I mean, just keep in mind how much work would take to mow 10 or 12 acres around your house. Even if you don't get to... Look at these granite countertops. Look at the size of this kitchen. White oak cabinets. 2 sinks, I think. 2 ovens. Bunch of refrigerators. I mean, this is a palace. Look at the floors. Yeah, it's a good deal. But on Pigeon Forge, yeah, but it gets more expensive up that way too. So, Moultrie, Georgia. Let me see exactly where this house is at. Moultrie, Georgia is not exactly like the fanciest place in the world, but it's not bad either. Okay, Miggs Road. I got a friend that lives out here. Okay, now what's bad is you have a mobile home. See, it's not really laid out in a practical way. This guy right here kind of slashes your property in the middle. I don't really like the way it's laid out. And you don't own the whole lake, you own half of it. It's all field back here, so it's laid out kind of weird. But hey, 50 acres is still a crap load of land, and you're right outside of Moultrie. I mean, look at this. Like, your property is literally bigger than downtown Moultrie. That's a lot of land. 50 acres is a crap load of land. All right, guys, let's look at Naples real quick. Let's look at Naples real quick, guys. I'm not even reading the comments right now, guys. Nice floors. Yeah, let me see here. Let's back up to Naples. Naples, to me, when I've seen prices in Naples, I don't even think there's a price point there's no price point that makes sense in Naples right now. Let's see what's going on in Naples. Okay. Let's see what's happening in Naples. If I was going to own further from this town, Tejanalise, might as well buy what you want or need tomorrow, not promise we are immortal. Exactly. And people get so crazy about real estate. People, high net worth individuals, are fleeing due to high taxes. Taxes is another thing that'll kill you, man. Let's see if there's anything here that even remotely makes sense in Naples. Okay, so this is not too ridiculous. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for under $400,000. It's a small house, and you got an acre. You know, it's a normal house out in the estates. It's kind of small. It's still ridiculous. I still think it's ridiculous, no doubt about it. But it's not like extremely ridiculous. Let's see what else is going on in Naples here. I just look at these prices and I'm like, like even if I had it, it's like Reno has homeless people outside hotels. It's depressing. The lack of water or basic necessities is insane. Schubach. Yeah, I don't see anything in Naples that, like, when I look at these prices and where these houses are, it's like I don't understand it. Like, where's this? Look at this one. 830,000. What community is it in? Let's see what community it's in. Let's see what part of Naples this is. Okay, off of Mockley. Okay, so this is not a bad community. Yeah, okay. I think they call it, that's, yeah, I've been in there. Okay, it's just a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This isn't like exactly what your grandpa had. Mm-hmm. Remember your grandpa's house? Mm-hmm. Exactly your grandpa's house. And it's like the same exact layout and everything, and it's $830,000. It's like unbelievable. In 5 or 6 years, it's double what it, more than double. Yeah. And some of these houses in Naples, I look at these prices, and I'm just like, unbelievable. Just right, 133 high. You would like it. Let's see if we can find that real quick. You're lucky I saw your message. 133 High Hampton, Pelham, Alabama. Okay, Pelham, Alabama. Okay, it's sold already. Look at this, guys. Pelham is not that bad. I was just there, what, 2 weeks ago?
Probably.
We were here 2 weeks ago. Okay, 2 weeks ago we were in this town. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath on an acre for $375. And in Pelham is not bad. I've been there recently. I like the town a lot. It's up on a hill. It's got a nice backyard with a deck. Is that a pool down there? With a pool. With a pool. Big pool at that. It's like a 3-story house, literally, with a pool. Yeah. 3-story. Yeah, that's a good deal for sure.
There's only one property available in that community.
In Pelham? Yeah. It's got a nice fireplace in the back. You don't got neighbors around you. Yeah, that's definitely a deal. I mean, it needs a little bit of upkeep, and you're going to struggle. I mean, this house needs to get painted, you know, pressure washed, tree trimming. If you're able to do it all yourself, because, you know, work in Alabama is expensive and hard to find, but if I own the house, at a car, look, it's got a garage underneath it. Yeah. So it's got a garage. So if there's a tornado, you got a place to hide underneath it. Yeah, I mean this house would be like in the millions in Naples, and you got a mountain view out the front. That is a deal right there. That is definitely a deal. But keep in mind, you know, with tornadoes and stuff, Alabama's scarier than anything. That's a deal. That is definitely a deal. There's no doubt about it. See, that's what I'm saying. There's different price points. So when we looked at Millbrook, which is only like 2 counties south of there, it didn't make sense. But when you look at this and this price range, it makes sense. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, that the specific price range where you buy will make a huge difference. You know, look at the kitchen. This is unbelievable. Now, a house this big has a lot of maintenance. This house, let me tell you, this is a big house, and that's a lot of things that can go wrong. Like, you need to own a house this big, you need to have a lot of money ready to move. Let me see exactly where it's at. So, you know, another problem where I lived in Alabama is that I lived in a very poor area. But see, your neighbors are rich here, so yes, correct. You're in Alabama, but look at your neighbors. This guy has a computer company. This guy does mortgages. This guy is an artisan ironworks person. So your neighbors are rich people, and rich people usually don't come with all that much. Look at the size of this house. So when you have rich neighbors, they're not on that stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, these are all rich people all around. And that's good, because rich people, they don't have time to play games. Now, I think this is a bad area for traffic. Getting in and out of this neighborhood, let me see. Traffic around here could be really bad. That's really one of the downsides of living there is traffic. You're in a very bad area for traffic. So there's no traffic up in here, but once you get out to, you know, to get in and out of here, there's no exit. You got to go all the way up here or down here. Traffic through there is pretty bad. Yeah, traffic will be one of the downsides during peak hours. Would definitely be one of the downsides of living there. Oak Mountain State Park. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, you got Lake Purdy up in there. I went fishing with a friend of mine in there. Young was turning 18 this year, so sad. Why am I looking at houses? My young one is turning 18 this year, so sad. Why am I looking at houses? Enjoy them while you got them. They grow up too quick. Time flies. It's unbelievable. Like, I just, like, I can't even, like, one of my family members, one of my nephews, I just saw him, like, 2 weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks ago, I saw him. He's a grown-up, or he's an adult. He's taller than me. Last time I saw him, he was a kid. I go see him again, and now he's bigger than me. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad deal right there. Yes, I'm up late at night. I think it's the sun and the heat. I can't even sleep.
We can't do Florida too well.
Florida's not doing too good for our health. It really isn't. So yes, you do get a deal. I mean, you get a deal in Alabama, but I mean, there's some downsides to that spot. For one, traffic. You're in the middle of a traffic gridlock. That's definitely one of the biggest hurdle you have in that area is probably traffic. But for that price tag. I know. You can't enjoy them forever. You know, like, it's just the process of life. It's a tough stage to be in. I know. Time passes. Oh, I like this restaurant right here. And Pelham isn't too bad. Like, this is a Salvadorian restaurant here. The only Cuban, let me tell you a story about this restaurant since we're looking at Pelham. The only Cuban I ever met in Alabama, I met him outside of this restaurant. I was in Alabama for 1 entire year. And the only real Cuban I met, because there were Cubans that were descendants from Cubans, but like real Cuban, born in Cuba, outside of this restaurant in Pelham. Is this Pelham or Alabama? I think this is Pelham. It's a Salvadorian restaurant, and the only Cuban I ever met in Alabama I met the guy outside of this restaurant here. They're pretty good. Pretty good Latin restaurant. Salvadorian. Only met one Cuban the whole time I was there. So, not bad. So what else should we look at? Let's look at California, Bakersfield. Bakersfield, California. Now this area, do you guys know Bakersfield, California, 1 out of 100 cars. Okay, see if you can understand this. 1 out of 100 cars gets stolen every single year in Bakersfield. Almost 1 out of 100,000. 1 out of 100 cars, almost 1 out of 100 cars, gets stolen in Bakersfield, California. So people say, oh, California's expensive. Not in Bakersfield, it's not. You're going to mow a home for $80,000. This place has problems. This town of Bakersfield, California has issues. He was a Ted Cruz. Y'all crack me up, man. Talk about a place with problems. Bakersfield, California. Like, I was on Google Earth, and I couldn't believe how trashy this place looked. Like, let me just hop on over here real quick. Couldn't believe how bad this town looked. Anybody ever watching now ever been to Bakersfield, California? I was on Google Earth, and I was like, what on earth is going on here? I mean, this town is in horrible condition. Like, I couldn't even believe how bad. Anybody ever been here? Nobody ever been to Bakersfield, California? This town's got issues. Let me see if I can find a little area of land. You want to talk about a place with problems? Bakersfield, California. Let me see if I can find a little area here that's interesting. There's pools here, so we don't want to end up near the pool houses. I'm going to be away from the pools. I'm just looking for a place to land. Yep. I couldn't believe how bad this town looked. I mean, I was just scoping it out on Google Earth, and I was like, what on earth is going on here? Calypso King, you used the M word and it blocked you. Unbelievable. Some of these filters are ridiculous. Munchies at this time after seeing that. I get you, Rosie P. What's the deal with Marco Island? Is it worth the hype? I like Marco Island. Rosie P, give me 1 second. As soon as I finish with Bakersfield, we'll hop on over to Marco Island. Bakersfield, California looks like crap. I would love to see this place in person. Wow, it took me back to Alabama. Unbelievable. What the crap is wrong with Google Maps? Why does it do that? Let me see if I can find a spot here that looks interesting. I thought I had saved a few things. Let me see if I can find something for you guys here in Bakersfield. I just couldn't believe how bad some of these hoods looked. Remember a huge... Yeah, okay. Let me see here, guys. Give me a second. I will find the hood. No, I can't find it. Are you kidding me? I just had it earlier. I was just looking at this yesterday. We're going to find the hood. We are going to find the hood. I don't care where it's at. We're going to find it. We're going to find the hood, guys. Bakersfield, California, I'm coming for you. This one's got metal bars on the window, but it doesn't look too bad. Here's a stray dog. It's just a street dog. It's not really stray. I got to show you guys how crappy Bakersfield... Why am I going back to Alabama? Does that make any sense? It's not that bad. No, the hoods that I saw in Bakersfield, I thought I saved it. What the crap? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to find this. Now I have to find it because... Now I'm angry. Now I gotta find it. Where the crap is the hood? Here's a trashy looking place. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is a hood. I'm gonna hope this is a hood. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Bakersfield, California. Take a look at these hoods, y'all. It's just like... See, there's like homeless people right there. Like, dude, you see what I'm saying? Like, literally, it's just like... It's bad. Like, literally. Like, see how, like, it didn't take that long to find, like, a homeless person sleeping out by sidewalks. Or here's a church of chicken. This is definitely the hood. And people have like many like camps in their backyard. Like there'll be people living all through that stuff. That's not just like junk. Like there'll literally be people living inside that crap. Like look at this house right here. Isn't that unbelievable? Like dude, look how much garbage. Isn't that just horrendous? Alright, Marco Island. Yeah, this place looks like crap. I couldn't believe some of the hoods that I seen in Bakersfield. But it's a long drive. I haven't gone out there yet. See, look at this guy, though. He's got his yard clean. He's got a nice fence. He's mowing the lawn. You can see he's got a weed whacker in his hand. But look what he's got on the other side. So for sure there's people living inside these campers. Cars, garbage, boats. Like, who would want to have that for a neighbor, you know? No central air here. You can see they got a window shaker. Yeah, fire hazard. Yeah, it looks pretty crappy. I'm not gonna lie, this Bakersfield, California looks like a dump. I couldn't believe, and this neighborhood's not even as bad. Like I had found another neighborhood in Why am I back in Alabama? All right, so Marco Island, and even then, it's still kind of like not like for California prices aren't too bad. I guess for California, let's hop on over to Marco Island real quick. Let's see if Marco Island is really worth the hype. Marco Island, Florida. I love Marco Island. So look. Okay, so you can buy a condo for $300,000. That's not bad. It's probably worth less than that, but it's Marco Island. You're in paradise, you know? Let's find something here. Okay, so they came down 50,000 on this house here. Let's see. I think Marco Island is still it's an island. You know what I mean? Like even though it's, you know, like here's one for 700,000. Let's see here, guys. I don't think Marco Island is that bad of a deal. It's always been expensive, so it's nothing like new. You know. Look at this one. Okay, so $1.2 million. That's a lot of money. Okay, that's a big price tag. But you're in the center of Marco Island, okay? Marco Island has some pretty good elevation towards the center, so I don't think this is a flood hazard area. It's got 0.4 acres, so it's got a big yard, okay? See what it looks like. Decent floors. Okay, the inside looks nice. Nothing incredible. No, we're done. Nice kitchen, okay, but you know you're talking $1 million, so it's got a pool. Okay, you got a pool. You got a little area to hang out. This is an older house. This house is gonna struggle to sell. People don't buy a house. On your pool, you can see the road from the pool, lacking privacy. I think this is a. See how it's slanted like that? You don't really have a lot of privacy. I wouldn't buy that property. It's a tough call to make, I think. It's still Marco Island, but come on. Ooh, these price tags are steep. Even if you had the money, you'd be like, it's still a lot. This one's almost $3 million. $3 million, guys. Look at this. I don't know about that. I think it's a little like it's a nice house. It's on a canal. I don't know. I feel like Marco Island's $3 million is $3 million. That ooh, I don't know, guys. I'm not from Florida. Marco Island is weird, too isolated. I would want that. Like if I was a celebrity or something like that, I would want to live in Marco Island. First of all, my favorite thing to do is go fishing. So a house with a canal would do me just fine, I think. You know? Guys, I don't know. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this is just like this condo's 1.2 million on the beach, but then again, they're gonna get you like with a 1,800. Okay, this is a little bit more reasonable. 1.7 million. It's got a canal. 3.2. So 1990. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't feel like I was getting much of a deal. I feel like I'd be getting. I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I think it's a little bit too much. Because Corpus Christi is... Oh, it's just... You can't compare... Okay, so this is... Let's see here. 800,000. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They had to come down on it. They came down $30,000. So, people are starting to kind of say, hey, this is a little bit too much here. It's good to see price reductions. It's a good indication for most of us. I think the house that I live in, Lehigh, is nicer than this. I'm going to go ahead and say that the house that I live in, Lehigh, is nicer than this. Yeah, it's more open. Wow, so the house that I live in, Lehigh, is actually nicer than this. No exaggeration at all. I don't know, guys. I like Marco Island as a place, but these prices are just like... I don't know if it's reason. It's unreasonable, really. So look, this one, they had to come down $100,000. I don't know. I think it's too much.
Our mansion.
Wait 2 or 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, I would. If I was making a purchase this big, I wouldn't be in a rush. But don't get... The prices are coming down. Like, there's a lot of price drops, you know? And the ones that are condos, the HOA fees are so high that it doesn't make sense. Now, could you find a property in Marco Island that... Like, here's this one for $1.3 million. Or 1.4, really. Now, they already came down $100,000. It's not a big house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Yeah, I would have my concerns with this property. It does have a pool and it is in a canal. They've already came down $100,000. It's not a big. It's a little tiny house. It's tiny. I don't think I would pay $1.4 million for that. I think it's too much. I think it's... Hey, look at this one. It had a $10 million price reduction. I'm sure they messed up their price. This one had a $10 million price reduction. I'm sure they made a mistake. Somebody's in trouble. I don't know, guys. I think we couldn't do this. Yeah, I think it's too much, guys. Marco Island. I'm sorry. I can't co-sign these prices. It is too much. It really is, guys. And I'm saying, like, if I had this kind of money, I would spend it. You guys would see me. I'm good at spending money. You guys know that. And I would hesitate to spend these. And I love Marco Island, but these prices don't really seem... It just doesn't make sense. It's... I mean, even an empty lot's going for $1 million right now. I don't think I could co-sign this, guys. I'm going to have to say... I mean, look at this one. $5 million. It's a new house. $5 million. Like, what the crap? I can see those second homes for people that are loaded and already have a primary residence. Wow, I never imagined those types of prices. Yeah, this is nuts. That's probably the right term. I mean, $5 million for a new home on Marco Island. I think we're at a point where it's unreasonable. It's beautiful. Well, don't get me wrong; these are beautiful houses, but I can't co-sign $5 million for that. And I like Marco Island, and I like spending money. I think there's a manatee. You can literally see that's probably a manatee right behind the house. Wouldn't doubt it. This is outrageous. It's unreasonable. All right, guys. I can't even look at this anymore. Let's look at something else, y'all. Let's look at Los Angeles. Let's look at Los Angeles. If you guys have any suggestions on a place we should look at, I got dizzy looking at Marco Island. Typically, a house that size in Texas will go for $100K. More hoods. You lived in Henderson. Okay. I mean, Marco Island is literally more expensive than Los Angeles. I hadn't thought about that. Let's see here, Los Angeles. Yo, these houses are straight up ghetto and they're expensive. Look at this thing. So, you're talking $500,000 and it's got metal bars on the windows. That's kind of crazy. And then yeah, so this is $1 million house in Los Angeles. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath though. It's in Crenshaw. Isn't that a bad neighborhood? La Jolla, San Diego. Look that up. Let's look at La Jolla. San Diego. La Jolla. La Jolla. Okay. La Jolla, San Diego. Okay, $28 million. Let's see here. Cool. $28 million. Let's see what you get for $28 million. Obviously, this place is a freaking compound. I can see this being worth $28 million, though. I mean, let me look at it on a map real quick. Imperial Beach. Coronado. La Jolla, right there. You're right out. Yeah, I can kind of see this being worth. I can kind of see it being worth 28 million. Yeah, I can definitely see this. I can see this being $28 million though. I really can. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's a lifestyle right there. Guys, I can see that being worth 28 million. It's a lifestyle. I mean, you can just see it. That's definitely self-explanatory, really. There's no need to dive deeper into that. You can just yeah. I mean, of course, yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that being. It's expensive. But I can see it being expensive. Like, there's a reason why this is expensive. You know. That's gorgeous. I don't even like to look at stuff like this, to be honest. I've worked in houses like this before, and it's just, it's incomprehensible, really. I can see, if I had $28 million, I would spend it like this. Yeah. That right there, that picture says a lot. That picture right there. Yeah, I can see it. Alright, Cancun, California. Let's go look at that real quick. You guys are killing me. I was literally going to sell my ATV. What are we looking at here? It's normal. I can see it though. Like sometimes you can see it and sometimes you can't. And I think I can see it on some of these. Ooh, really? Oh, but it's just 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Looking at Santa Monica real quick. $3 million. Yeah. I don't know, what's more ridiculous now? It's a Honda. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna do it. I thought about it, and I really want to go to California. I might want to do a GoFundMe. I just think it's kind of embarrassing to say, hey, what the crap is this? $7 million? Just like a giant building. Yeah, it's a Honda. Well, I paid $6,000. It's a Honda. Yeah, it's a Honda 250, Recon 250. I paid $6,400 cash out the door. Now it retails for $42, but you know how that goes. You know. All right, so this is right around Santa Monica. Now, I like the one in San Diego more. Glendora. I like the one in San Diego a lot more, but this is kind of a. I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it. I think I like the one in San Diego a little bit more. I'm not feeling this one in Los Angeles. You think that's big? I like it about you. But I mean, I thought about selling the ATV and using that with our YouTube for this month combined to get to California. But I was like, I don't want to give up my ATV, and if I could sell it for nearly what I paid for it, but I'm not going to take a $3,000 loss on it. That's not going to happen. I don't feel this property. I'm not feeling it. This is not me. This is I don't like it. It doesn't even feel cozy at all. Does anybody like this property? I don't like this at all. I'm just not feeling it.
It's too open.
I don't know. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
We like more simple.
Yeah, there's too much going on here. And if I was, let me look at
It looks too big.
Yeah, there's too much going on. There's way too much going on there. Let's see what they got in Port Royal. Let's see here. Okay, $31 million. Let's see what's going on in Naples. $24 million.
Do you want some papaya?
Dude, I'm good. You know that... never mind. I'm good. Let's see what's going on in Naples. In Port Royal. See if there's any houses I've worked in. These are $30 million houses, and they're not even on the beach. None of these are beachfront. Are any of these beachfront? None of them are beachfront. Is this one beachfront? None of them are on the beach, and they're $31 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me it's more expensive to buy a mansion in Naples than in California? And they're not even on the... Naples is out of hand, you guys. Let me just tell you, this makes no sense. It's on the backwater.
Where is this?
Port Royal, but it's not on the beach, it's on the backwater. I don't think I can co-sign this. Nope.
What are you paying for, the interior decorator?
Right, there's not a single mansion on the water right now. They're all on the backwater. There's nothing on the beach. Let me try Barefoot Beach real quick. See if there's anything on the Bear. Can you imagine paying $30 million for a house and it's not on the beach in Naples? Yeah. I'm sorry. Naples is out of control. It doesn't even make sense. If you told me, okay, it's... Let me see this one here. Bonita Bay. $3.3 million inside of Bonita Bay.
Yep.
But it's a big house.
Mm-hmm.
How much land is it on? Doesn't say. The HOA fee is reasonable. It's only $300 a month for the HOA.
I saw one.
Hey, I can afford that. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so okay, this one is a maybe because Bonita Bay's a nice community.
You got a cool pool.
You got it. Okay, there's stuff going on here. It's like okay, maybe this house. This is your own personal paradise, basically. Okay, I think this is actually reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
This is for today's prices. I think this is reasonable.
You couldn't clean the grill area before you listed the house?
Where at?
Go up.
That right there?
Yeah.
It's burnt. Not a big deal. Okay, it's this one's like okay, whatever, like maybe. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This is kind of under. This is one of the bathrooms. Okay, it's got its own gym. Presidential desk. I think I've been inside of this house.
I mean, this is a high
Coppola.
dollar listing.
Yeah, I can kind of see this one being worth it. This one's like a maybe. It's $3 million. Yeah, look, it's worth it. I think. Look at the gardening work. Imagine how much it would cost.
Yeah.
To put all these rocks in. Look at from. Yeah, it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
It is worth it.
Yeah, this
I
one's.
think it's worth it.
Yeah, this one's definitely worth it. Yeah, this is For being Bonita Bay, I'd say it's worth it. 3.5 hour live stream in Hello Jose. 3 a.m. Yeah. The weather, Jose, is perfect in California. Naples is so out of control. Oh my gosh. The weather here, the humidity. That's why I'm up right now at 3 in the morning. Why is Jose up at 3 in the morning? Bro, I can't be outside in the daytime. I can't do this anymore. I'm telling you, I cannot do this heat in Florida anymore.
It's really bad.
It's unbearable.
Only
I feel like my blood. I think my blood pressure's been bad. Okay, you also having access to a boat launch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this one's actually worth it, guys. What do you guys think?
It is worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's worth it. 3.4 million. 4-bedroom, 4. Yeah, this one's actually worth it.
Yeah, if I were buying it.
Yeah, I
think
the
contract that they clean that.
They pressure wash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about Florida. The climate is unbearable. I guess in a house this big though. I'd buy this one. If I was looking for like a mansion, I'd buy that one for sure. Yeah. I think that one is the only one that I've seen down here that's like, okay.
Yeah. I have seen some listings up in Michigan where I'm like, how did you even get this on the MLS? Why would you get this on the MLS?
Well, Michigan's got expensive areas too.
No.
Okay, so what's like... Photos. Gotcha. So what would be like the perfect weather? What do you guys think? Other than California, because the taxes wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm telling you, I cannot do this heat. I feel like my head's... What would be a place that has better weather? I think Michigan, like to snowbird, is awesome.
Yeah.
Like Michigan... What would be like the most expensive place? There's a lot of mosquitoes up this way. What do you guys think for Michigan? North Carolina, the mountains in North Carolina. What would be like a perfect, like more like weather? I'm not sure. What are you guys thinking? I guess what's Colorado look like?
Michigan with the lakes kind of cool people down, but if you're landlocked,
yeah,
like Alabama and stuff.
What do you say, Petoskey?
Water makes people cooler.
Petoskey is pretty nice. I never pronounced this town's name right. Let's see what they got going on up there in Michigan. But then again, in the winter, you're gonna have to snowbird here. I lived in Colorado for 4 years, bro. Hey, tell me about Colorado, man. The Upper Peninsula of Michigan. What do you guys think about Colorado? I'm dead serious. I cannot do this. I might be able to do what I can't do this heat. I'm telling you guys, it is being in Florida right now. It is unbearable.
Kid can't even think.
It is bad. It's
heat makes me dumb. Yeah.
It is it's bad. Even inside the house.
Your brain chemistry.
It does something that is not good to you. I'm telling you, like the cold weather, I could go for it right now. Boulder, Colorado is nice. Yeah, I heard Boulder was really nice. But the lack of oxygen. Like, what's a really expensive house in Michigan look like?
Look up... what's it called?
What's like the fanciest place? Where am I now? I love how I end up in random places. Like, now I'm in Kansas City.
Bloomington Hills.
Ooh, Kansas City.
Bloomfield Hills. Yeah, Bloomfield Hills.
Is that the nice place outside Detroit?
Yeah, it's pretty fancy. I think even Eminem
You sound like. I love how you sound like. You're like, it's pretty fancy. What's it called?
Bloomfield Hills.
Bloomfield. Detroit gets hot too. What do you got? Any suggestions? What would be like the perfect summer place to be?
You need to be on the west coast of Michigan.
Denver sucks. Denver's got a lot. Jose, I want to see some properties you would buy in Texas. Oh, okay, Texas. But Texas is hotter than Florida.
Bloomfield Hills.
Oh, okay, so you guys got me all... What would it be? Okay,
you gotta
this is
look
Detroit.
At the houses.
In Detroit?
Bloomfield Hills.
Where's this at? Right outside Detroit? In what direction?
This is like where the rich people live. Eminem lives there.
Up here? Okay, so it's a suburb of Detroit. So it's like past Troy? It's a little bit past Troy.
This is where the Richie Rich live. Eminem lives there.
Okay, I get you. Okay, I see where it's at.
Eminem, Kid Rock, it's famous.
Well, isn't Novi supposed to... So we were out here. We were in this area.
Forget about Novi. You want Bloomfield Hills.
Alright, so let's see what it looks like out there. It's not expensive at all.
Especially West Bloomfield.
Yeah, I don't see anything that fancy.
Go higher.
No, like they're not like ridiculously priced. Des Moines.
Restrict it to over $1 million.
Okay, and they're not.
Trust me, restrict it.
Here's one for $1 million. Okay, I found one for $1 million. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4,000 square feet, an acre in Michigan. So for 1.1 million, I like Detroit. I'm gonna tell you, they got good food. Muy bonito in Pagosa Springs, Boston, Massachusetts is lit. I've heard it's good, man.
Yeah, like I would love living in the Detroit area again.
Yeah, this is a big house.
You got great access to food. You got everything is all there.
But it's kind of like, if you had $1 million price budget, would you really buy in Detroit, Katie? That's a tough one right there. It's like, you're paying $1 million to live in Detroit. That's tough.
I haven't been. I want to go. If I were to do something like that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do this, Katie. I'm just gonna cut you off right about now. Watch.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say, and you're cutting me off.
I'm cutting you off.
So no, you're not. I would want to go see the Ann Arbor area again.
Lower your volume, dude.
What's wrong with you?
You're like screaming. Okay.
Screaming.
Shh. Here's a $5 million house in that place you're telling me, in Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 6 bedrooms, 7 bath, 8,000 square foot, so it's officially a mansion. Mm-hmm. At 8,700 square feet, it's officially a mansion on 2 acres. Portland, Maine. Give me a second, guys. There's a lot of requests. There's more requests than what I could possibly... So Katie wants me to look at properties in Michigan. This is, what, $5 million? Mm-hmm. $5.4 million. So this house in Detroit is worth more than the house in Bonita Bay? Mm-hmm. I can't swallow that idea.
Look at it, though.
It's a complex. It's not even a house. Mm-hmm. It's a complex. But it's in Detroit, Katie.
Yes, there's industry in Detroit.
If I had $5 million, I would not be in Detroit. I'm sorry, I just can't. How old is this house, by the way? Built in 1923. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm looking at them. There's a few in the millions. I couldn't do it, Katie. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Anybody from Hawaii up in here? It's a hotel, practically. It's massive. Portland, Maine. New Hampshire's beautiful. I have family up there. We've got a few friends that snowbird that are from New Hampshire. We have a few people that snowbird from New Hampshire. Hampton Beach. Yeah, let's try that. I have a few friends from New Hampshire. They're friendly people. New I can do this. I know how to spell. I'm like, I can do this. New Hampshire. Hampton, New Hampshire. Let's see. Let's see here. New Hampshire. New Hampshire, guys. Have you ever visited Northwest Arkansas? Give me a second. I'll answer you in a minute.
No.
No? That's the one part of Arkansas we haven't gone to.
Yeah.
I think that's the only part of Arkansas we haven't gone to. Okay, so is this a condo or a house? Okay, is this a condo or the whole house? Is it the whole house?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the whole house.
Okay, so you're right on the water.
Where's this at?
New Hampshire. Oh, that's a good vibe right there. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's not bad for $600,000. Mm-hmm. That's not bad for $600,000. You're on the water. You got a good view. You got some good vibes. Yeah. Now I wonder if it's the whole building, or if it's just the second floor. It's the whole building. Okay. All right. Notice how they don't have central air conditioning units. They just have little window shakers. I guess it doesn't get that hot up there. Okay, I could see that. That's not a bad deal for $600,000. That's pretty cool. New Hampshire has weirdos. Oh yeah, I will say that about New Hampshire. Doesn't it seem like, look how packed that beach gets. Yeah, New Hampshire does seem like a weird place. They're definitely their own breed, I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to disagree with that one. They're definitely unique individuals up there.
We didn't have air conditioning in Canadian Lakes. And it was just fine. You had like
they're very mellow
hot
people.
days a year.
They're very mellow people. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. If you're just, I guess, that's not bad. Ozarks, you guys talking about Arkansas? Yeah. What would be like another nice northern place to end up? People are saying Boston.
No.
No, Boston's expensive. But let's see here. What would be like a really fancy? I liked Hoboken, and I know you guys aren't gonna like this, but I like it. I really liked Hoboken, New Jersey. I really did. I really like this part of New York City. I just didn't realize it was that expensive. Oh wow! To buy the whole building in Hoboken, New Jersey, you're talking like $4 million.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So like a house where you can see New York, the New York skyline from New Jersey.
Yeah.
6 bedroom, 4 bath. It's a multi-family. I wouldn't. Well, I guess you could make some income off it. Okay, let me find the one where you own the whole building. So this one here. 4 bedroom, 3 bath. You can literally walk to see the New York skyline. Oh yeah, where we got lost in that was hilarious when I got lost in New York City. Albert Sancho, what up? So $4 million. I don't know, that's an incredible place to live. What do you get for $4 million? Aren't taxes horrible in New Jersey though?
Yeah.
I think your what would the property taxes be on this? $17,000, $20,000 a year?
Yeah.
That's a problem. What would the property taxes on this be, guys? Like $20,000 a year, $17,000 more?
It gives you an estimate of what they were paying before.
Let's look at it real quick.
It's not guaranteed.
Right, yeah, just to give you an idea. Yeah. Monthly, $3,000?
At least.
Oh my gosh. So every year you would be paying $40,000, 40 grand in taxes. Oh no. I don't care how fancy. You're basically paying a mortgage on it. How do people do this? I don't understand how people can do this. This is just, that is outrageous. How do you even make money off the property? I guess you don't. Some people are saying Boise, Idaho. How? So this is ridiculous. So this property, let me just understand this. $40,000 in property taxes? I'm sorry. I'm just struggling. Jose, you didn't read what I said. Hoboken is one of the most expensive places in the country. Look it up. I got you. No, I didn't read it, Nashby. There's so many comments flying through here. I'm not really reading all of it. Wow, Nashby. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. 50,000, 40 to 50,000 a year. That I liked it though. I mean, you're literally, just so you guys can understand this. You are literally, like when we stayed here, our hotel was right here. We stayed right at the W. Okay. Oh my gosh, Katie. The W is $1,700 a night.
Oh my gosh.
We stayed at this hotel.
We were so lucky to get the rate that we did.
We paid what, $300 a night?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because it's the summer now.
Yeah.
So we stayed at this hotel for $300 a night. It's $1,700 now. It is incredible. I mean, you can see $24,000 a year in Connecticut. That is crazy. That is crazy. So I stayed at this hotel. I can't believe how much more expensive it is now. There it is, the W. We stayed at this hotel. Our room we had a good view. Like, it was incredible. Like, I think our room was something like this. Like, it was an incredible view. I can't believe they're up to $1,700. Yep, that's the lobby right there. Unbelievable. Like, $1,700 a night? That is wild. So we got a good deal going when we went to New York City. We got a really good deal. Like, I don't think we appreciate the things we've done in our life.
We've done some really awesome.
We've done some awesome stuff in our life, dude. Like, we really have. Like, we forget, like, how much we've accomplished. Sometimes we don't appreciate the things we've done in our life. Like it's a $1,700 hotel. We got lucky that we paid what we paid, right?
Yeah.
But it's a $1,700 hotel. Like, this was literally the view in New York City we had.
Yeah.
This right here. Like, that was the view we had in New York City. All that. We got lucky. You had one of the best views in New York City. Yeah, I really did. I had... We took some beautiful photos right here. There's a photo of, like, our hotel room. Like, this was the view right here. And it looks... There's no way you can put the New York skyline into words. It is... Like, I don't think this Google image really does justice to how incredible it is to just see this. I know people are moving out of New York City and the taxes and all that, but I want to go back to New York City so bad. When I was there, I didn't really enjoy it while I was there. But I think now that I did it, I look back on it and I realize how cool it was. But restaurants are very expensive out here. I think there's a Cuban restaurant we ate at somewhere in here. I like New Jersey, it's a shame it's so expensive. But I actually liked it. Like, I actually legitimately had a great time out there. I just really don't understand how expensive it is. I'm just now starting to understand how expensive it really is, because it's good and bad. I mean, if you have a lot of money, I can definitely see it being like a thing, but on the other hand, that's the pretty side of it. I'm not getting a lot of sleep. The other part of it is this. Let me just show you guys. The other side of the story is this right here. This beast right here. Oh, right. I end up on the day there was no traffic. I land here on a Saturday or something, on a Sunday. This right here is the other beast of New York. That's like when you are in this crap on a snowy day. I got stuck on a traffic jam somewhere in Newark. I think it was around here. It was just like the worst thing that could happen to a human being. I guess they did this on a Sunday or something, or a holiday. I think there's more factors to why it's expensive. All I know is I was stuck in Newark, New Jersey for longer than I ever wish I had been there. I was stuck here for like... What the crap? There's no traffic now. This does not do justice. We were stuck in that traffic for a while. It was really more inhumane than you could imagine. Like, I literally got so mad I drove through Newark. And I didn't like what I saw. Expensive area. Not for everybody. Now, I never got to see Long Island. Is it better once you get off in Long Island? Like, let me see, like... Does it get better once you hop into Long Island? I should have gone into Long Island. But it was so expensive to be in New York City that I was just like... This almost looks kind of country out towards Long Island. It was so expensive that I couldn't really stay longer in New York City. It was just too expensive. Long Island's nice, yeah. I just couldn't, you know, I couldn't really understand the notion of staying in New York City any longer, because it's just monetarily, you know, we had to get on the road. You know, with our channel, it's not about, you know, it's not about just what we want. It's got to make sense monetarily. And it's just, unfortunately, like, when we travel, we got to travel, it's got to make sense monetarily. Like, I couldn't just go to New York City and be there for a week. I would love to. I would have loved to see Long Island and stuff. But, again, we're doing this whole YouTube thing, and it's a whole different story. Spring Lake, New Jersey. Spring Lake, New Jersey. Let's look that up. But again, with these types of real estate prices, it's almost like, why even look at it? You just gotta have money to spend, I guess. 500,000. $1 million for a nice little Cape Cod. That's a lot of money. Spring Lake, New Jersey. Yeah. Guys, I think I'm going to take a nap. I think I'm ready to go. I need to get some sleep. We're going to be on the road, and we still don't know which way we're going to go. Like, we're thinking I want to show you guys one last thing before I leave. This area of Texas isn't a bad area. There's big houses in here too. So we don't really know. What do you guys think we should do? Like, I don't want to go to California, because I don't know if we can afford it, is the thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally, let's see here. It is literally 40 hours of driving. My phone just died. Is your phone still going? No. My phone just died. I'm gonna need a phone so I can end the live stream.
You gotta end the live stream?
Yeah, I gotta end it here soon. I don't know what we should do. Do you have a phone? Your phone on you?
Yes.
Give it to me so I can finish the live stream. Because my phone just turned off. I really, really don't know what we're going to do at the end of the day, because like, just to travel, it's so far. Like, it would take me like how many days would it take to drive to California? 4 to 5 days. So now we're talking, how many hotel stays are we talking? Like, I could get to Houston. I can get one trip we thought, and this is gonna happen in the next few days. I mean, it's already the 20th, so we could be on the road in the next 2 or 3 days. We can go to Houston, Oklahoma City, Northwest Arkansas. We haven't done it yet. Maybe come up through here and then head back. We thought about Ohio and Indiana, West Virginia. I don't even know Kentucky, West Virginia. It's basically, we still don't know what this road trip is going to be like. You commute from Washington D.C. to New Hampshire every weekend. That is horrendous. Oh wow, that is wild. Okay, so you understand what it's like to be like. I would love to go to California, but I don't think I can afford it right now. I think we would just push our budget. It would be too much. Like, I could comfortably this month. I could comfortably go to Houston, San Antonio. I want to check out this area called Canyon Lake. We've been in the area, but we haven't seen it yet. The Midwest. What do you guys think? Like, I want to be in the. What I would want to do right now, me. I would want to go to Detroit, Michigan. I would want to go to Michigan. In Michigan, we can do it. You know, Michigan, it's kind of pushing it, but we can do it. You know? up in this area here somewhere. We've never done Cincinnati. For this channel, we've never done Cincinnati, Indianapolis. We've done Detroit, but I wouldn't mind doing it again. Chicago in the summer. I don't know if we'd get to Chicago. We've done St. Louis too many times already. Pittsburgh is another city. We could probably do this area up here between Ohio and West Virginia and Pennsylvania. I still don't know what we're doing this month. I really don't. What do you guys think? I don't even know what we're doing, but we have to make up our minds because we could leave in the next 2 or 3 days. We get paid in the next 2 or 3 days and we're on the road again. I just don't. Virginia. Would anybody care for Virginia? West Virginia. Kentucky is like whatever. Tennessee. We could do more of Tennessee. We still haven't done Knoxville for this channel. We still haven't done Roanoke. We could do like a Knoxville, Roanoke, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and then hop back over to Cincinnati and head back down. I don't know. Like, I literally still... Virginia is great, but I'd have to look at my analytics and see what state gets the most views. That's the other thing, too. Like, North Carolina's been weak for views. South Carolina's been pretty weak. Other than Greenville did okay. This area of South Carolina here, they're good. I wouldn't doubt, like, Atlanta is always a hot spot for us. Atlanta does great. Atlanta, Greenville, Spartanburg, Charlotte, Roanoke, hop into West Virginia, Morgantown, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and then hop on down to Cincinnati, Louisville, Bowling Green, which we haven't done yet. Nashville's always a hit. Huntsville, Birmingham, Columbus, and then back. I don't know, like, that wouldn't be a bad little trip. Oh, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, we haven't done that yet. So, yeah, Knoxville would definitely be. So, it would be Atlanta, Greenville. I want to check out Silva, which is right up in here. I don't know. We got to make up our mind. We really do. Like, we still don't know what you guys are going to get this month. But I do agree that we still haven't done Pigeon Forge. What is hotels going for out there right now? Pigeon Forge. What are hotels going for? Because that's the other thing. We actually don't travel to areas that are peak because hotel prices. Like, I think right now it might actually be too expensive. Like, what's a Marriott? What's a Marriott going for out there right now? Marriott hotels. I'm so tired. We should do these live streams late at night more, though. Let's see. Oh, there's a Starbucks right next to the Marriott. That's good. It's kind of reasonable. Okay, so there's a Courtyard by Marriott in Knoxville for $153, and it's brand new. That's not bad. Alright. And I guess, yeah, we could stay in Knoxville instead. I didn't like Asheville, North Carolina. I actually almost threw up at the notion. We didn't. It's beautiful. Like, this area here is beautiful. Black Mountain, all this through here is gorgeous. But Asheville, I didn't like Asheville at all. It was kind of too trashy for me. Too many homeless people, too many people throwing up on the sidewalk. I was just like, ugh. But I don't think, I don't know, guys. We have to make up our mind. Because we're going to hit the road in a few days. And I don't know if I should go to Texas. Tennessee definitely sounds like a good suggestion. Tennessee's been popular on our channel. We just did 2 days in Chattanooga, and the videos didn't do all that well. It seems the internet is very fast, and that's another place, Helen, Georgia. We still haven't done. This is like a German-themed town, and we've never done it for this channel. We've still haven't. It's like a German-themed town. You see the German flags right there. It's like a German-themed town. That's interesting. But these are tourist traps, and keep in mind, guys. Ooh, I would love to see. We should definitely wait until the fall for the Northeast, though. What do you think, Katie?
Yeah.
In the fall, we'll do the Northeast?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to get in the Northeast right now.
Oh.
I think Knoxville would be good. This area has done really well for our videos. I've even considered moving out here. That little Sylvia place, I want to check out that Silva Town.
Yeah,
That's Silva Town.
What we're doing. We'll end up having a conversation about it, and you guys will be surprised by what we do.
Yeah, we'll see what we do this month. This Silva Town I've been wanting to see forever. There's a lot of Cubans that are moving here. There's a lot of Cubans and Puerto Ricans moving here. Do they even have a Cuban restaurant in Silva? Do they?
No, but they're putting in more Cuban stuff every day.
Yeah, there's a lot of Cubans in this area right here.
It won't be long until there is one.
You sure there's not a Cuban restaurant there?
If there isn't one now, it'll be there soon.
Let's see.
I know there's one in Waynesboro, which is right next door.
There's the Cuban guy.
Yeah.
Where's the Cuban guy? The Cuban guy is in Waynesville, yeah. That's not too far, though. So there are Cuban restaurants all through. There's a lot of Cubans moved into this area. This whole area's got a lot of Cubans. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the live stream. Maggie Village, North Carolina. Alright, guys, I'm going to go to sleep. I can't even keep my eyes open. I'm dead. I'm done. You guys have a good night. I cannot go any further. I'm going to end the live stream. You guys have a beautiful night. Thank everybody who gave us super chats and all that. You guys are the best. We got to figure it out because it's the time of the month again where we hit the road. I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful day. Make